let's talk about practice and specifically block practice. So block practice is where we're practicing the same thing over and over. So it might be we're working on a technical aspect, or it might be outcome driven. So firstly, let me talk about an outcome driven type of block practice. So in this instance, you'll see on the simulator, we've got 51 yards. And if I'm doing a block practice session, what I'm going to do is try and hit that 51-yard target every time with my lob wedge, okay? So I'm trying to hit it 51 yards every time. Ooh, pretty close. Let's go again. Okay, so my next one, trying to hit it 51 yards. So you can see over and over, I'm going the same exact target, a bit better, same exact distance, there's no variability in it. This would be an example of block practice where we're more outcome driven. You might even do it a further distance or whatever distance you choose. That's pretty poor, but you can see the point, it's over and over at the same target. Now, another type of block practice may be more technical. So for this one, I'm going to be working with my 9-iron and I'm working on a specific position in my golf swing. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get into a position in my golf swing, in the backswing where I'm getting a little bit more wrist set. So all I'm doing, I'm picking the same exact target and I'm just trying to work on that position, hitting the same golf shot over and over, just working on trying to replicate that position. So go again. Okay, all I'm trying to focus on, getting a little bit more wrist set in the backswing. So you can see block practice is just basically doing the same thing over and over. It can vary, it might be outcome driven, it might be something where you're working on a technical position. It's a fantastic way of practicing, especially if you're new to the game or if you're working on something more technical. What I will say is the research shows that random practice seems to be more inherently driven towards improving skill. However, sometimes these research studies can be a little bit indifferent. So I do think block practice has its place and it's a great way of developing, like I said, technical aspects or even developing some confidence. If you're hitting the same thing over and over, you gain confidence. So it's definitely a great way to practice. But what I would say is don't make all your practice block, add a little bit of random in there too.